the 2022 World Cup, a month of exhilarating goals, nail-biting finishes, and unexpected upsets. While Argentina ultimately lifted the trophy, a silent victor emerged from the tournament's shadow, the gambling industry. Billions of dollars flowed through online platforms, setting new records and revealing a rapidly growing trend. This wasn't just about the love of the game, it was about the intoxicating allure of chance, amplified by technology, and ruthlessly exploited for profit. The real winner of the 2022 World Cup wasn't a team, but an industry that thrives on risk, reward, and the seductive nature of addiction. This surge in gambling activity wasn't a coincidence. It was the culmination of years of strategic marketing and technological advancements that have made gambling more accessible than ever before. Smartphones, now ubiquitous, have become virtual casinos in our pockets. With a few taps, anyone can place a bet on anything, from the outcome of a match to the next goal scorer. This ease of access, coupled with sophisticated algorithms and persuasive design, has created a perfect storm, drawing millions into a world of instant gratification and potential riches, often with devastating consequences. The rise of online gambling is inextricably linked to the proliferation of smartphones and the development of sophisticated betting apps. These apps, designed with user experience in mind, make gambling incredibly easy and engaging. Gone are the days of visiting a bookie or even a physical casino. Now, with a few taps on a screen, anyone can place a bet on a multitude of events. From the outcome of a football match to the next song a band will play. This accessibility is particularly appealing to young people who have grown up in a digital world. For them, gambling is no longer a taboo activity confined to dingy betting shops. It's a normal part of their online experience, seamlessly integrated with social media and entertainment. This normalization of gambling, particularly among young people, is deeply concerning. Many are unaware of the risks involved or their own vulnerability to addiction. What makes these apps so alluring, however, goes beyond mere convenience. They are meticulously designed to exploit psychological vulnerabilities, employing a range of tactics to keep users engaged in spending, from flashing lights and celebratory animations to personalized notifications and targeted promotions. Every aspect of the app is engineered to trigger the release of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, creating a powerful cycle of anticipation and reward that can be difficult to break. Betting apps, like many forms of digital entertainment, are designed to exploit the brain's reward system. Every win, no matter how small, triggers the release of dopamine, creating a pleasurable feeling that encourages repeated behavior. This is the same neurochemical mechanism at play in drug addiction, and it's what makes gambling so compelling and potentially dangerous. But betting apps don't just rely on wins to keep users hooked. They employ a concept known as variable rewards, where the timing and amount of rewards are unpredictable. This uncertainty keeps users constantly engaged, hoping for the next big win. It's the same principle that drives slot machines and other forms of addictive gambling. The constant stream of notifications, personalized offers, and near-miss situations all contribute to a cycle of anticipation and reward that can be difficult to escape. The apps are designed to create a sense of urgency, encouraging users to place bets impulsively and chase losses. This is further exacerbated by the easy availability of credit within these apps, blurring the lines between real and virtual money and making it easier for users to spend beyond their means. Section 4. The dark flow, keeping gamblers glued to the screen. The concept of flow, a state of deep immersion and enjoyment in an activity, has been studied extensively in the context of gaming and increasingly, gambling. Betting apps are designed to induce a state of dark flow, where users become so engrossed in the act of betting that they lose track of time and money. This state of dark flow is characterized by a narrowing of attention, a distortion of time perception, and a disconnection from real-world consequences. In this state, gamblers become highly susceptible to chasing losses, making impulsive decisions, and continuing to gamble despite negative consequences. Several factors contribute to dark flow in betting apps. The constant stream of live odds, in-play betting options, and visual stimuli create an immersive and stimulating environment. The ability to personalize the app with favorite teams, leagues, and betting options further enhances engagement and personal investment. This combination of factors can lead to a dangerous feedback loop, where the pursuit of winning becomes secondary to the act of betting itself. Section 5. Engineering addiction, near misses, and the thrill of the game. Betting apps employ various psychological tactics to keep users engaged and spending, but few are as effective as near misses. These are situations where a bet comes close to winning but ultimately loses. While logically a loss is a loss, our brains don't always process it that way. Near misses trigger a similar dopamine response to actual wins, creating a false sense of hope and encouraging continued play. Imagine this, you bet on your team to win, and they're leading until the final minutes when the opposing team scores a last-minute goal. You've lost, but the near miss leaves you feeling tantalized, convinced that you were close to winning. This feeling, amplified by the design of betting apps, can be incredibly compelling, driving users to place another bet and another in an attempt to chase that elusive win. In-play betting, where users can place bets on various events within a live match, further intensifies this cycle. The constant fluctuations in odds, the ability to react to every goal and every missed opportunity, create a sense of urgency and excitement that can be highly addictive. Section 6. A generation at risk. The plight of young gamblers. The accessibility of online gambling poses a particular risk to young people whose brains are still developing. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for impulse control and decision-making, is not fully developed until the mid-20s. This makes adolescents more susceptible to risk-taking behaviors and less equipped to assess the long-term consequences of their actions. The normalization of gambling, fueled by pervasive advertising and the integration of betting into sports and entertainment, further exacerbates this vulnerability. Young people are bombarded with messages that glamorize gambling, often featuring celebrities and athletes, making it seem like a harmless and even aspirational activity. This normalization creates a dangerous illusion, particularly for young people, that gambling is a low-risk activity with a high potential for reward. This is not just a matter of individual responsibility. Society has a moral obligation to protect its most vulnerable members from predatory practices. Stricter regulations are needed to limit the advertising and promotion of gambling, particularly to young people. Increased funding for education and awareness programs is crucial to counteract the misinformation and glamorization of gambling prevalent in today's media landscape.